I forget what I was saying. Oh, he understands the way of the commentator. It can be a little tricky sometimes. We are underway.
There we go.
At least I think we are. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong screen. Yes, we are off and running, guys. We have WintherMaw versus Paratroopa. So WintherMaw has been in the conduits. So remember, I was mentioning the conduit. It's our Crypt of the Necrodancer Universal Invite Tournament. That's what it stands for. And it's basically open to everybody who isn't CoNDOR level, but can still complete the game. We don't want people who can't exactly finish the game, but...
Really?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm on a now like 50% rate of clearing. Oh, no, less, much less.
Much less than 50? Yeah, I think there's ways to sort of get more, what's the word? More consistent. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, the way to get more consistent is run more deathless, and then do what is sort of universally understood to be the best way to practice for racing, and that is to do like sub 15 streaks or sub whatever 17. Wherever you set your time, then see how many times you can finish the game. Now make it a lofty goal to start, something like 15 or sorry, something like 20.
Yes,
or 18,
I see.
And see how many times you can beat the game in that, and then whittle down the time so that you can try to get under a certain amount of time. I think the CoNDOR racers will do like sub 12 or maybe sub 10s and see how many they can get in a streak. But that's certainly how a lot of the Binding of Isaac people prepare for races as well, as they do streaks of sub a certain amount, and it sort of trains you to not go full YOLO and get yourself killed all the time, but to slow down and just like, because if you've got a good build and a good pace, you're not going to push yourself too hard because you're going to make the time limit. So it's a good way to do it.
True. I see. Well, that's
Dune is correct as well. Boss practice, especially now with the boss RNG like we were talking about.
Yes,
Getting good with bosses is important because remember, there's a free item at the end of every boss if you flawless it.
Yes. The flawlessing is really... I hate when I miss a beat. But I got the boss. I killed it, but I miss a beat.
Yeah,
that's really
miss
bad.
a beat. So no GG. No free item. And that can really matter. Of course, probably the best meta, I think, or the current meta for how to get through Zone 1 is do it as fast as possible without picking up much stuff. Unless it's exactly in your way. Don't pick up anything and just work through it and then get that black boss chest. Get your weapon there and hope it's not plate mail.
Thank you. Thanks for the tip. That's very...
Yeah, no, it's good. And another great thing about Conduit, just to toot my own horn a little bit, we tend to have like Conduit boot camps and things like that, where a lot of the pros during the week prior to it will put on sort of demonstrations of some of the best strategies and the way that they and sort of really properly commentate their racing strats, so that for viewers they can go and watch and learn about the best ways to get through and how to map through a zone and that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. So we're seeing right now we've gotten both of our racers getting Death Metal 1, now both of our racers getting Coral Rift 2. These guys are neck and neck. It looks like Winther did drop the beat there, but is on to Zone 3 with what is a little bit of a dicey build.
I want to ask about this build. This gives like 6 damage in the end, right?
Yeah, when you're not like, it's good with an obsidian weapon because you're getting your base 6 damage, which is above 5, which is the other sort of critical. So 3 or 5 are the two sort of critical tiers of damage. Yeah, right. And so doing 6 is above that. Having 2 damage is nice, dropping down any trap doors. So if you have an obsidian weapon, that's the biggest issue with obsidian is going down trap doors and only having 1 damage. So the Gi does make that better. The problem, of course, with the Gi is you take double damage and dying is bad. So
yes, very bad. We all
heard
hate
it
that.
here first, folks. Dying, it's bad. It's not for your health. So, anyways,
yeah, we try that. They might have a cure for dying soon. Huh?
Maybe. I think the cure for dying in this game is getting a potion, not picking up the Gi. Maybe.
There you go. That's true.
So we have what appears to be an extremely equal match, just like we did with Demon Hunter. These matches this week are really, really equal. Now, it was basically random the way we chose our matchups because nobody had any points. What's going to happen now is the field is going to start to split out a bit as people get 0, 1, 2, or 3 points. And
All
then
right.
those 3-point people are going to play mostly against other 3-point players, and 2-point players are going to. So you're going to sort of play within the ladder, if that makes any sense.
All right.
And that's how we're
I think I
doing
get
this
it.
season. Yeah, which I think is going to be pretty cool.
All right. But
6
still,
is above 5,
WintherMaw.
yes.
Yeah, WintherMaw still is gone ahead now.
Yeah,
hasn't he?
WintherMaw's going pretty quick. I think that 6 damage is really paying off.
Yeah. It's not taking any damage.
I just remembered there was something asked in chat about dance pad racing. We tried dance pad racing a long time ago, and it was probably our worst CoNDOR because we only had 3 people, and one of them was me. So, if you guys want to see dance pad CoNDORs, get on a dance pad because we need more. Oh, Winther, the worst way to die. Let's get that replay. I'll tell you guys what exactly happened there. So Winther sets up the kills, got the 6 damage. That'll one-shot that red dragon. Gets the bomb set up, and then you can see that dude in the hood is a warlock. Attacks to the right, teleports into the blast. That hurts. Winther, what a painful death there. I should get like a soundboard that goes, oh. But I don't have that yet. Once my soundboard's done, it's going to be so glorious. But right now, oh, that hurt. That was such a tight race, too, but what a crazy way to go down. Hey, Mudjo's here. What's up, Mudjo?
I don't know how he's doing.
Hey, Mudjo, I don't know if you want to jump into TeamSpeak real quick. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Don't worry about it. Mudjo is one of our potentials for the halftime show, but we've decided to do, I forgot, but we decided to do for our halftime, we're going to show the coda. So we don't need any racers for that. I'm just going to show it.
Then I'll chill then.
Yeah. All right, so it's Paratroopa's to win right now. He's not in the best situation. He does have a, only a heart and a half. There is a free heart in there. He could get it if he wants. He could move it over to that exploding statue and attack through this statue. But it looks like he's going for the money bomb here. He's going to bomb both of those to get himself a heart and a cheese. Nothing like a nice hearty cheese.
Yeah. Ooh, tasty. Now I think he's doing well, isn't he? He's got good gear.
Yeah, he seems like pretty good shape. It's pretty minimal, but those spells are really good. And of course, he's got himself a potion. And so he dug through with the blood shovel, which is totally fine because that potion is essentially 4 extra hearts. So spending half a heart to get 4 hearts, that's no big deal. It's pretty good.
Yeah, the blood shovel is it's for a rookie, right? You acquire damage, right?
Yeah,
so
you get hit by
really
it.
Scary
so
to use. Yeah,
it can be a little bit sketchy for a rookie or somebody who's not super comfortable with health management. Yeah. But picking up a potion from it is sort of a no-brainer. If you've got the blood shovel and you see a potion, just break in there. It's totally worth it. But there's a bunch of other uses of the blood shovel. Of course, it's amazing in score runs because you can knock away all of the walls and get the gold from the shopkeeper. But it's there's a nice find. He gets himself an obsidian rapier that does up to 6 damage on a lunge, really nice, and he'll be able to crack open these statues with his 3 damage. Instead, he bombs it though. That's a waste of a bomb, but he's got 6, so he's in okay shape. But yeah, he did not need to bomb that. Oh well.
He's rich now.
The other use of the blood shovel that's really good is Necrodancer fight. You can actually use the blood shovel to dig the stage. And so you can have a really fast Necrodancer fight, as long as you're confident that your health isn't going to run out.
Alright, how much damage is the same half a heart? When you dig the stage?
Yep. It's half a heart no matter when you use the blood shovel. And the blood drum works similarly. You can actually use the blood drum right before digging to dig anything. So you can use the blood drum to dig the stage as well. It just costs a little bit more health. Eric Massa, you don't have to have a link as long as it's something relevant. Feel free to post it. But if it's not relevant, it will get purged by my mods. Just a heads up.
Okay. He's doing well.
Yeah, and actually, what's interesting is WintherMaw's really pushing here. He's got the what a nice combo. The 3 damage titanium longsword with that ring. With the ring. That's so great. Because, like I said, 3 damage is sort of a critical number. And the titanium longsword's nice because it's guaranteed the damage. So it's a guaranteed 2 damage. The obsidian, it will be your critical 3 damage, but only if you keep the beat.
Yeah.
And there's a nice clean fight by Paratroopa. Paratroopa going on to the Necrodancer fight, looking to clinch this first victory and take this 1-0.
Yeah. How fast will this be? Boom.
Yeah, there's actually not a ton of resetting in these kinds of races, in Necrodancer racing in general, because most builds, you don't know if it's viable until you're through the first zone. Because you can run the entire first... Oh, this looks so scary. Oh my god. Paratroopa, the slow motion dunkage. Let's get a replay on that. Oh my god. I'll make sure nothing that exciting is happening, but look at this. Gets frozen with the thing and slam. Oh, welcome to the jam. That was crazy.
Oh, my damage rating will come.
He's got a potion, so he's in good shape. He's fine. He's just got to get one more hit on the Necrodancer. But meanwhile, I have to point to the fact that WintherMaw, sub 5 minutes into zone 4-1, WintherMaw was flying. So not only is this going to be applause for a great victory by Paratroopa, getting clubbed to death there, Rob D style, but also WintherMaw with the comeback, making it interesting. We got some applause there. Nicely done. Very nice. Oh, that is like the shortest soundbite ever. That's okay. So, GG. That's a first victory there for Paratroopa. Nice. Man, these races have been wonderful today. Really, really fun.
Like, you know, all these good things happening, bad things happening. They're perfect.
Yep. Sorry, just typing quick to my ref. Make sure we're good to go for the next one. Hype about that. That was great. That was a really nice race. All right, and we are off and running. Oh, timer. There we go. So we're going. So, as a rookie, here's a question for you. How do you feel about 1-1 blood shops?
All right, 1-1 blood shops. If there's a chicken, I'll definitely use it.
Gotcha. So you always check. You don't skip them?
That's a question from my side too. Should I check? I always feel like when I'm doing say a speed run, I think I should check.
Okay. Yeah, well, if you're gonna like YOLO, right? Like, so speed runs, like if you're going for like PBs, you usually want to just go as fast as possible because dying doesn't really cost you much, right? Because you just restart.
Yeah.
But in these races, dying can really cost you the entire race. Yes. So if you were, have you done any racing actually, like CoNDOR Japan or anything like that?
Not CoNDOR, but the other day, yes, I did try and participate in a race.
Oh yeah, what kind of race was it? That
It was a group of teams.
Oh, it was a team tournament.
Yes, a team tournament. Yes.
Ah, cool.
Yes, it was.
Is that the point system and that sort of thing?
Yes, it was a point system. Yes.
So man, I need to figure that one out because it's really cool. You guys use a completely different thing than we use there with the point systems. We've never used. We've talked about it a little bit, but yeah, it's really cool. So you raced in the team.
Yes, no, it was, the points are from time and how much gold you have, and which floor you died at. So, but it's only one shot.
Oh right, yeah, it's one life. Yeah, we've had a couple where we do just the one life thing, and it's worked pretty well. We do this tiebreaker that I really enjoy. Unfortunately, we won't be doing that in this tournament, but we'll certainly do it in the future because it's super fun. Where basically we have our racers have 1 life and 5 minutes, and that's it. Get as far as you can. Whoever gets the furthest wins. And it's really fun.
That is scary, isn't it?
Yeah. Because if you push too hard and die, that's it.
Yeah.
If the opponent passes where you died, they win. So that's kind of how we do it. It's super fun. We've had so much fun with that set of races.
You can see death coming.
Yeah, we use that in the conduit quite a bit because it's great for the conduit because it does slow the racers down a little bit. We find that in conduit people push a little too hard and end up getting themselves killed. So
yeah.
And once again, our racers are neck and neck. I got to give this to WintherMaw with the slight mapping with the luminous torch, as well as the really strong obsidian spear, but a titanium spear on Paratroopa's side.
Oh,
how interesting!
Yeah, spear against the long sword.
Yeah, you got to go spear. I was always in the longsword camp for the longest time, but once spear throwing became a thing, spears just get way too good.
Right, if you can throw it, right?
Yeah, you just have to not throw it and then not have a weapon. So I was a huge fan of the idea of throwing weapons when it was first suggested in the forums. And I'm really happy that it made it into the game because I think it's a really interesting decision. It adds an extra decision to make with some of the weapons.
Yes, it does. And it's a good risk.
Yes, I like the risk reward thing. Like, it can make things a lot faster, but of course you can forget your weapon, or I don't know. Have you tried throwing a dagger phasing?
No, I haven't.
You should try it.
Oh wait, actually I did.
Okay.
I did on the first go.
So you know what happens.
Yes, I remember I was streaming and people were saying, "Oh, try throwing it." And I was like, "Okay, what the heck?" I threw it like, "What the you?"
So in case anyone doesn't know, because it's a phasing dagger, you throw it through the walls, and then you have to go find it in the walls, which is kind of amazing because it phases through everything.
Oh wait, so it does drop on the map.
Yeah, it
doesn't,
depends
like,
where you
disappear.
throw it. Like, if you throw it in a food shop or something like that, it's going to be trapped behind the gold walls, and the only way to get it is to bomb. But then, of course, if you bomb, you also bomb the dagger. So you just lose it. But if you throw it, like, in Zone 2 or whatever, you can go dig and find it. It's just in the walls.
Okay,
it's kind of amazing. I love it. I think that's such just a fun Easter egg. I wonder if that was intentional or if it just happened that way. I don't know.
Wait for Ryan for the chat then.
Yeah, Ryan might be able to let us know on that. There's been a few bugs in this game that ended up becoming features. One of which is the monkey shield. I don't know if you've familiarized yourself with the monkey shield. It works well in Eli a lot, but basically you can bomb yourself as long as a monkey is hugging you.
Oh yeah.
That was not a plan. That just is. That was just, it just happened that way in the way the game was coded, and Ryan was like, yeah, we're keeping that. Oh, this Deep Blues fight is off the rails for Paratroopa. He's got himself he got hit by about 4 different pieces here.
Oh, no.
But he's okay. He's okay. He survived. He had some chicken, so that's good.
That's
as long
good.
as he's got chicken,
Yes.
Leroy Jenkinsing it.
Oh man, I need to familiarize that to the Japanese community, Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, that's an important meme. I mean, that was a foundational meme, the Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, super important. At least I still got chicken. Yeah. Oh, Leroy. You're such a ham. All right. Skipping out on that cat there. I don't blame him. The 2 damage spear, obviously better than just the base cat, so over on Paratroopa side.
So they're still quite close.
Yeah, it kind of got closer again. Winther got a little bit of a distance there after that boss fight because it was so off the rails for Paratroopa, but managed to... Oh! Winther! Just missing on those goblins will sneak up on you. So in case you guys don't know how the goblins work, let me get the replay on that. There it is. So you'll see that the goblin was kind of hiding behind the Minotaur there and continued to attack to the right. I'm not sure if she was trying to run away or if was trying to... or just didn't know that the goblin was there. But that is a dangerous way to go. And actually, speaking of danger, Paratroop has only got 1 heart and does have the blood shovel. So there's the potential for just accidentally killing yourself.
Oh,
gotta be careful.
That's
might
scary.
swap out that blood shovel.
Ouch.
Takes out the pickaxe.
Yep.
Smart.
Yep. Very good.
Cyber Benny. Winther cleverly using the Minotaur to open the bat room. Of course, that's what you want to do with Minotaurs, is help swarm yourself with bats.
Yeah, when I get bat room, when I get bat room in the first zone, I probably restart.
Yeah,
it's
I do too. If it's the first thing you open, screw that. Especially if it's red bat, unless there's items.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh man, I hate that. I think 1 heart is really scary. I'm gonna make it. Oh, nice fire blast.
Oh yeah, just some people are asking in chat about what's a show match. Yeah, basically because we have like 50 or so racers in this tournament, we can't show them all on our Friday night CoNDOR stream, which is now, which is when we usually did CoNDOR. But because we're now having matches throughout the week, getting a little bit squished is Paratroopa, but ends up finding a really nice ring there. But yeah, so we have off-cast races, and all that means is not cast on Fridays. They are still being streamed on Twitch, and you can still watch them. And so once again, we set up a calendar in the scheduler, so you can actually... It's a live updating calendar. So once people schedule matches, we put it in the calendar, and then you'll have sort of a timeline of when everybody races. And it can be at any point during the week. But you can actually watch the races on your own. There's a nice CADGAR link. You can watch it. You can see how the races go. It's super fun. We've been seeing lots of people going in and watching those off-cast races. And we actually had Jack of Games streaming a couple of the off-cast races, sort of like what we're doing now.
Oh, all right.
So sort of an unofficial CoNDOR, so to speak, which was really cool.
Having someone who commentate on a match is really nice. You understand what's going on. Actually.
Yeah, exactly. It helps when there's someone commentating, especially like when there's a lot of new people. That's part of the reason we're here, is to answer people's questions. Because once you know the game, you can largely, you don't need a commentator. But I think it's good for people who are new to the game, and we want to encourage people to get into this game because I just think it's the best game. I love it. It's so much fun. I put so much time into it.
Yeah, 700 hours, right? God.
Yeah, it's not even close to what some of the other people have.
Yes.
Yeah. 750 is just a meager amount compared to a Rat or Jack of Games or DJC, or I'm sure Spooty Biscuit's also probably well over 1,000. I think a Rat is in the 2,500 mark or somewhere around that point.
I think so. Yeah,
which is amazing. That. So
yeah, it's amazing how it's not like broad, but it's really deep, this game.
Oh, it's super deep. Yeah, there was a post on the subreddit. I'm not sure if you check out the Necrodancer subreddit very much. I don't know how popular Reddit is in Japan, but
not so. Yeah, but
we do have a subreddit where there's some interesting discussions and things like that occur. And someone was just asking like, why should I buy this game? Which of course, going to the subreddit for the game is kind of a biased place to ask, because obviously everyone's gonna be like, cause it's amazing. But there were some really good points, and some of them are that it's such a deep game. Like, it's got the most replay value of any game I've ever played, because you can just play like any character you want. And if you get tired of playing Cadence, all right, play Bard, play Melody, play Eli. They're all so super different. And then the other thing is like, I'm tired of speedrunning. Well, then do a deathless run or do a score run. There's so many ways to play it, or just play casually, just to listen to music. You can play with your custom music as well. So there's just a million different ways to play the game. And so you can just never really get bored of it, I find.
That's true. I'm still usually just playing on Cadence yet.
Yeah, you can spend
potential,
your entire Necrodancing career playing Cadence, because there's so much you can hone with Cadence playing. Like, just trying to bring your PV down. Like, my wife, Elas, she actually, she's been playing a lot of Necrodancer, and she's been just basically playing just Melody and Cadence. And she's got her PV down to sub 10, actually. With Melody. Yeah, she's been getting really good. She's just been playing it and honing it, which is pretty cool. So, and then of course, if you have a friend, you can play co-op as well, which is a lot of fun.
Yes.
I liked that move there, Paratroopa, lining everybody up for the fireball.
Oh, he's using the fireball really well.
Yes, very well. And Winther's got a really, really nice build here. Trying to catch up, is about a zone back, but did have that death. So, let's see if Winther can catch up here.
Now, there's no trapdoors in Zone 4, right? Yeah,
so it is hard to gain ground on Zone 4. That's one of the problems with Zone 4 that we've had when we've discussed sort of its potential for racing. Is there's no trapdoors, so it's hard to really go too much faster than the opponent. There's no real YOLOing other than just leaving swarms of enemies behind you, which is super dangerous in Zone 4. And also with Winther not having the boots, that's going to definitely slow her down too.
Get a boot, that would be nice, but... Oh.
You can theoretically spam and bomb as Eli all the time. Yeah, you can bomb, move, as long as you keep moving in the same direction. If you want.
Alright.
It'll be slow, but...
The Paratroopa, Dead Ringer, and with all these items...
Paratroopa is doing one of the older strats, sort of a safer strat where you get Dead Ringer to charge all of the bells.
Yes.
When Dead Ringer spawns on the right like that, there's a much faster strat where, and a bit of a misplay there, now has to sort of bring Dead Ringer down, sort of got to wrangle him a little bit. And this is actually getting a little sketchy. Careful. And now has to bring him all the way back down again. This can be a tricky fight. There you go. Just keep back and forth. And there it is. Nicely done. Allowing Winther to get a little bit of time back, but Paratroopa is on to the final boss, looking to get another point in this matchup.
Spam
the tempo traps before destroying it. You just have to step on it once and then bomb it, and then it stays pressed down. That might be something people aren't aware of. But yeah, with the tempo traps, you can make them permanent. That's another thing. I'm not sure if it was designed into the game or if it was a bug that was kept. I feel like it must have been designed in. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's also useful if you're trying to speedrun. Find a speed up trap, hit it and bomb it, and the beat will just straight up be faster. It's going to save you some time.
Wow. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's one of the other. Yeah, there's again lots of depth to this game. There we go, 13 minutes with a 12:54 from Paratroopa GG, and it was just that depth for Winther. I mean, she's been keeping up. She's been staying real close. But yeah, that's another one.
Playing it safe from Paratroopa, I guess.
Yeah, so now Paratroopa's looking to 3-0 here. Winther looking for a point. Just 1 point. Again, we're doing 3 races per group. We've got 1 more race after this, and then we're going to switch over to our halftime show, which will be... We're going to all watch the CODA. We'll talk about the CODA race. I don't know if you've watched the CODA... Sorry, not race. The CODA run. I'm not sure if you've seen it, Jaymon, but it's really awesome.
I've seen... I think I saw the CODA... Finishing a CODA stream.
You've seen it.
I think I saw it. I think that's CODA. What does CODA do?
CODA is Monk plus Arya plus Bolt all combined. It's so silly. Honestly,
I know it.
I had a great change in character. If it was a movie, it would have a nice story arc where I basically thought CODA was the dumbest thing and I hated it, and I was mad at Ryan for it. Legitimately, I was like, no, this is not cool. This is dumb. No one's gonna ever beat it. I hate it. Honestly, I was so against it. And then I saw DJC put in a lot of time and actually get really close to beating it. And I kind of changed a little. I'm like, he never beat it, unfortunately. He probably will in the future. But I was just kind of like, oh man, I guess it is beatable. You just have to be good. And I should stop complaining and just get good at the game. And I used to get really mad because a lot of people in chat would be like, play CODA all the time because everybody wants to see you fail and rage. And so I was just like, no, CODA's stupid, blah, blah, blah. But now it's just like, you know what? Yeah, CODA is super interesting. It's so insanely difficult. And now it's been beaten twice. So I really can't say anything at this point.
Oh, man.
It's like, okay, fair enough. So we're going to watch that later. It's going to be crazy. We'll talk all about it. We might get Squega in here as well for the halftime show, so he can talk about it as well. Squega, of course, one of our racers, also a great commentator we have frequently in here.
Oh, all right.
Cool. The Boots of Pain. Oh, look at that. Had to pick him up. Was cornered, but actually Boots of Pain plus a broadsword is a really nice combination.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, because the attack pattern is now the 3 in front of you plus the 2. It's sort of like a spear, or it's like a rapier plus a broadsword.
Oh, right. I see. Whoa.
Yeah, dance pad CODA though. I might not. Oh, yeah. I might not do that.
I guess someone's gonna do it, man. Someone will.
Well, I mean, I think I've tried it, but I don't think I got very far. I'm gonna do dance pad Bolt, that's for sure.
Really?
But yeah, I'm gonna try it. I mean, Bolt's a little more because you can miss beats. The problem is trying to miss beats. Okay, here goes a Leprechaun kill there for Paratroopa. Didn't have to waste those extra 3 beats. Could have just Boots of Pained that Leprechaun, but took the time, used the sort of old-fashioned strat. Sees a with that monocle, very useful item. Seeing that that Shrine of Peace there, probably won't go for it because otherwise it requires a lot of farming for bombs without any right now. So just instead moves on to Deep Blues. Has the Blood Drum. Have you used the Blood Drum very much?
No. Anything that causes damage, I don't pick up.
That's a good strategy. If you don't want to take damage, don't pick it up. So you don't pick up the Crown of Thorns either?
That I do. Because it's only once. Damage is only once. But every time you use it, right? So,
fair enough.
Yeah, what would be a useful way to use it, though? The Blood Drum.
The Blood Drum? So you'd be surprised. Yeah. There's a whole host of things. Like you can one-shot death metal, which makes that fight really fast. Yeah, because the beat after you use it, you do infinite damage. And you also do infinite dig power. So you can dig out shop walls, you can dig out the stage, which makes the Necrodancer fight really fast.
Yeah.
But you can also do infinite damage to enemies, which includes Dead Ringer. And as you may know, Dead Ringer you can actually hit and do damage to, and he only has 2 health, but you have to do at least 10 damage to hit him. What does that mean? Did you know? See, there was a good use of the Blood Drum right there. Paratroopa was cornered, probably was gonna die. And here, let's get the replay up on that real quick if I can.
Wow,
but you'll see that Paratroopa was cornered, probably was gonna die to this Red Dragon. Uses it to get the infinite damage to deal at least 5 damage on the Red Dragon to be able to get himself out of that situation, which was really, really smart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now the boots of pain are great when you have any weapon that doesn't have range, because it gives you range. So if you're using like a flail, or if you're using a broadsword or using a whip, boots of pain are wonderful because it makes you just that much safer. Oh, and an interesting use of the transplant there, the heart transplant, just to gain a little bit of pace, because at this point Paratroopa is behind WintherMaw. WintherMaw on to Zone 3. Looks like WintherMaw is going to be picking up a better weapon, though, here. I don't know if she wants to keep the Blood Rapier. I would be taking the spear. I'd probably... Well, I don't know if I'd switch to the glasses. Looks like she's thinking about it. Takes the torch, and that's it. Interesting.
Oh, really?
Maybe she's thinking, you know, she had a couple deaths. Maybe wants to make sure has the heal ability of the blood.
I see.
And there another blood drum usage by Paratroopa. Again, really using that blood drum with great effect. That's great. That's good game knowledge, but taking a little bit of damage there. The good thing about Paratroopa's build is the fact that he's also got the Ring of Mana. No,
Regeneration.
The Ring of Regen, thank you.
Yeah.
So he can use that blood drum twice and make back up the health.
Synergy here.
All about the synergies. Another neat thing you can do with the blood drum is insta-kill the shopkeeper. So if you have something that you throw, like a spear or a dagger, prep it to throw, then use the blood drum, then throw it. And that'll do infinite damage to the shopkeepers. And kill them right away. So you can see the blood drum is really useful. You just have to know its synergies. And yeah, of course, if you have something that'll heal you, then you're in good shape. Taking that YOLO teleport pad, I don't think that's what Paratroopa planned on doing. Has to work his way back. And WintherMaw is still maintaining about a floor lead here.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, Cyber Benny, sometimes it's hard to know or realize that you have enough gold to buy the armor. Oftentimes people just see the armor and think, okay, let's kill the shopkeeper to get it. So it's probably just a lack of knowing what's going on. I love that strategy there. If you find a Shrine of Chance late, just buy as many things as possible and see if anything good pops out. It's great. What are you going to use the money for, right? Unless you're like in a CoNDOR Japan team tournament and you need that for points, might as well just chuck it all into that thing and see what you get. And of course, because Paratroopa had the lucky charm, every try is a win. If you have the Ring of Luck or the lucky charm, you actually get another YOLO teleport. Using the teleport traps. This is so scary right now. Oh my god.
Wait.
What happened? I don't even know how he died there. Died to a blood drum. And it comes back to bite him. Look at this. Gets in a sketchy situation. I think he gets down to half a heart, and then, he's at half a heart right now. And he used the blood drum for some reason. I don't know if he just accidentally just hit up left or something. Wow, what a crazy death. And that leaves the door open for WintherMaw. Just has to play it safe, making that choice to keep the Blood Rapier that much more intelligent.
Oh, wow.
What a crazy death.
This is so weird. Man, this is overwhelming.
Canadian Bacons is agreeing with you that never picking up the blood drum is the right choice there, because that just got Paratroopa killed. Oh, Winther getting shot by Pumbaa there, the wall pig, taking a little bit of a laser. Still doing okay. Has one heart of defense. So that chainmail that Winther's wearing. GG shopkeeper kill there. But yeah, that chain armor that Winther's wearing. Basically, if you're gonna take 2 hearts of damage, you're now only gonna take 1 heart of damage. That's how it works. So that's how defense works. Is it just subtracts the damage amount. It's pretty simple arithmetic.
But it's never down to 0.
So now what Winther should definitely do is just spam the crap out of that chance. There it is. There it is. Oh, you gotta spam more than that. You got so much money. Those were not things that she was looking for, I can guarantee it. Not what you want. The glass flail is an extremely strong weapon. However, this is so sketchy. Good use of the shield spell there. Oh, really smart usage of that shield spell.
Whoa! I would forget.
Yeah, that's. I think that's one of the biggest things about the best racers is that they're always aware of their build. That's such an important part of the game because it varies how you should play so much. If you've got a shield spell, you can push a little harder knowing that you can just pop that shield spell whenever.
Yeah.
We're getting a little bit cornered here by those Blade Masters. Nice use of the bomb. Did you see that? Last time, WintherMaw is playing really well right now. Gets a little bit telemonkeyed there. But, this is getting scary. And another bomb use. And the shield spell. Just putting it on. Gotta put on some applause for that. Nicely done. Very nice. Very nice, Winther. Really, really strong play. Gotta give Winther some huge credit. Really stepping it up in this Zone 4 right now.
Yeah, crowd's going wild here.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was really good.
Man, I can't believe you got out of that.
And what's interesting is now we're seeing Paratroopa YOLOing and dying a lot, whereas before it seemed like WintherMaw actually had the better catch-up strats. Because WintherMaw was both of those previous races, WintherMaw was almost there. Almost caught right back up. Ooh, this is a scary dead ringer right now. Gotta be careful.
Up nice.
I'd be going and taking out that extra sarcophagus. Just make things easier on yourself. I mean, you've got all the time in the world. Your opponent's on 1-1, you might as well. And actually getting some heals up, which is smart. I didn't even consider that with the blood rapier, so.
What happens when you break all the coffins here?
Yeah, so when you break them all, it doesn't change anything about the boss fight other than it just stops them from spawning enemies, which is pretty useful.
Okay.
Because those enemies can really get in your hair. It can be a real issue when Dead Ringers flying around the, Super Saiyan mode. Yeah. It can be a little sketchy. So you want to not have enemies because one thing that people don't realize about this game who've never played it is that you only use 4 buttons. So the button to move is the same as the button to attack. So it depends on your weapon, and if your weapon is, say, a longsword, like what Paratroopa has, or what Dorian. Oh no, sorry, what's on the floor there for Dorian? But yeah, it'll if the enemy is in range of that longsword, then instead of moving, you're gonna attack. And so in a Dead Ringer fight, when you have enemies all over the place, there's a lot of situations where you mean to move, but you won't. You'll attack instead. And GG, WintherMaw. Really solid play there. Very nice.